Someone's got to give me a cue.
Yeah. Oh, they just want us to keep talking so they
Okay.
can hear.
Okay.
They want audio.
All
Yeah.
right. You would
Who's
like
not?
to hear?
Mike one, 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 one. I think I'm one.
No, I'm two.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, this says one on it.
One, 2, 3. Okay.
Two.
Yeah, we're good.
We're all good?
Yep, check two,
We're all
three,
good?
check two. Mike one, check two.
Churchill.
Says I'm on.
Alan Buckingham.
It doesn't look muted. Check one, Mike one. I am going to keep talking because I know what it's like when you don't.
Yes, and there.
Check
Can
two.
you hear number two?
Mike one.
Give us the all go signal.
I am
All right.
Mike one.
Give us the all go signal
Even
if
though I'm
number
in the
two is
middle.
on.
Gloria Churchill and Alan
Check
Buckingham.
Yes, Alan.
Yeah. I'm doing funny things with your name in my head, so I have to say it out loud. So, Gloria Churchill, Alan Buckingham. Gloria Churchill, Alan Buckingham.
Mike one.
Gloria Churchill,
I'm on
Alan
Mike one.
Buckingham.
I'm still talking. So they can
Do either of you work in the church, or is
I'm in ministry.
okay? Mm-hmm. And tell me about the congregation in Bedford.
Bedford is a large congregation.
Yep.
Close to 800 families.
Oh my golly, that's
with,
huge.
Yeah, we have a team ministry there and I'm a half-time minister of pastoral care.
Oh,
I
lovely.
work half-time.
Lovely.
Excellent.
Okay.
Okay, they got us.
We're on.
good
We're
to go.
on? Okay.
Okay.
Good evening. I'm Elizabeth I'm sorry. Okay. You ready? Good evening. I'm Elizabeth McDonald, and I'm here with Gloria Churchill from Maritime Conference and Alan Buckingham from Alberta Northwest Conference. What a night we have had to wrap up day 2 of General Council 42. That play by Scott Douglas about 90 years of being United Church brought to life by London Conference players. What did you think?
I thought it was fabulous. It was. It just took us through the 90 years and all of the highlights in our church and what was going on in the world, too, at the time. Put it in context. And I thought they did an amazing job.
Yeah, I found it really quite interesting. I'd got to say, though, personally, and maybe I'm too United Church on this, but, I wonder who feels bad, because in a lot of the humor, somebody's being put down for whatever, their views on whatever, and just, every time I laughed, I sort of cringed at the same time, too. So, yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was super well done and well thought out, but, yeah.
Did you find there was a particular moment in our history, a particular era that you identified that you could see yourself, or you remembered what was going on in your own life in the church as you watched the performers on stage?
Well, I certainly thought it was funny. However, when the lady walked out and kept saying, "Oh, you're saying the last of me," I could see so many people being there and being hurt. Being hurt by some of the decisions that were made in the church, and maybe by people just not listening to others and their feelings. And that came through for me tonight, too, even though when people were laughing, like you, Alan, I looked around at the other people at the tables, and there were some people that were, really busting a gut, and there were other people that were just sitting there. And I thought, they're hurt over this, or offended by this even. It's interesting.
Yeah, I also thought it was interesting the stuff that wasn't there. And why were some things and not other things. And, that's just because it's a play. You got 90 years,
Yes.
you can't put it all in there. But I wondered, for people who thought they were part of momentous things, and some of the more recent stuff too, which is stuff that I might remember, it was there sort of, but there's less of it.
Now tonight ended on an interesting note. The question, are we on the Titanic or are we on the Ark? What does the future hold? And that is a major question for everybody here at 42nd General Council. Our moderator, Gary Patterson, addressed the court today, not once but twice. He preached in the opening worship on the theme of the conference, Revelation 21:5, "Behold, I make all things new." Later in the afternoon, in his accountability report, he spoke again with dynamism and passion. What stood out for you in what Gary Patterson had to say to all of the court today?
I think for me it was the hope. And whether we're on the Titanic or we're on the Ark, there is hope, there's something that can come. And Gary just exudes hope, which is what we need in the church right now, I think. You know, it's easy to see the bad stuff, but it's great to be able to feel, because Gary makes you feel it, to feel that hope.
Gloria?
Well, very similar. I mean, I think Gary in his whole tenure and his whole term has brought hope to us. And also the anticipation and expectation of something new. Behold, I make all things new. And that is the hope for me. And you know, we are people of resurrection. Sometimes things have to die before we do get new life. And so I think that is a sign of hope. It's a sign for us that there are better days ahead and better things to look forward to. New life.
Now, General Secretary Nora Sanders, in her accountability report, had some very powerful words. I recall her saying, "We can do anything, we can't do everything." And she really called for this court and for the church in general to set priorities. Are there some priorities that are beginning to emerge for you here in this General Council? I know it's only the end of day 2, but what's your own sense of priorities?
Well, I think we do have to set priorities, and I really appreciated the fact that she was being very practical about that and naming it, because she is so right. We can't do everything, but we can't stand still either and do nothing. And until we have a strong community, which everything starts in community, our community is our United Church of Canada. So we do have to sometimes look inward and strengthen that United Church of Canada so we can then reach out. I was particularly struck with the prayer, the body prayer in worship today. And when we gathered in, we gave thanks, and then we gathered in that thanksgiving, and so much so that it overflowed that we could give it out. So I think an appreciation of what we have, to care for what we have, and to strengthen what we have, however small it may be, so that then we can give back.
Alan, for you, priorities.
Yeah, I agree. It is, and I think the priority is to figure out what it is that we are giving back. And we're going to talk a lot about structure, and less about why. And some of that why I think we need to work on too, though.
Thank you both. You were among the first to use clickers. Did they work for you today?
I thought they were fabulous.
Yeah. I mean, it goes quick. It gives you a quick result.
Yes.
It's hard to argue.
It is.
Gloria, Alan, thank you so much for being part of our commissioners panel tonight. Please join us
Welcome.
the same time tomorrow. And right now, my colleague Stephane Gaudet would like to come and say goodnight to his French audience. Stephane.
Thank you, Kate.
Oui, alors, qu'est-ce qui s'est passé cet après-midi? Bien, le modérateur a fait son rapport, le modérateur sortant, Gary Patterson. Il est au terme de son mandat de 3 ans, mandat non renouvelable, et donc il devait faire un rapport au Conseil général aujourd'hui. Un rapport qui a été parfois drôle, parfois émouvant. Il a dit, par exemple, qu'il avait pris 15 livres depuis son élection en 2012, tellement on l'avait gâté à tous les endroits où il a été. Il a dit que sur les 38 000 confessions chrétiennes qui existent dans le monde, l'Église unie du Canada est peut-être l'une des plus petites, mais une de celles qui donne l'exemple en plusieurs domaines aux autres confessions chrétiennes dans le monde. Et il a rappelé qu'en 2012, lors de son élection, on avait souligné qu'il était probablement le premier chef spirituel d'une confession chrétienne dans le monde à être ouvertement homosexuel. Eh bien, il a dit que si ce n'était de l'Église unie du Canada, si l'Église unie du Canada n'existait pas, il n'aurait aucune place nulle part dans le christianisme au Canada. Après son rapport, le groupe de travail sur la révision globale a terminé sa mission et a remis la suite des choses entre les mains des 356 délégués ici. La présidente du comité de ce groupe de travail, la pasteure québécoise Cathy Hamilton, a dit que le travail de la révision globale n'est qu'un point de départ. Dès le début, nous savions que nous n'aurions pas les réponses, mais au moins nous avons essayé de formuler les questions. Par la suite, à 5 heures, c'était la clôture, la fin de la période de mise en nomination pour le poste de modérateur ou de modératrice. Il y a donc 12 personnes nommées, 8 hommes, 4 femmes, 10 pasteurs ordonnés et 2 laïcs. Et l'élection aura lieu jeudi le 13 août. L'élection du modérateur ou de la modératrice est toujours un temps fort d'un conseil général. Ce soir, on a souligné le 90e anniversaire de l'Église unie puisque notre Église a eu 90 ans le 10 juin dernier. Elle est toute jeune. C'était très drôle, très amusant, très intéressant. Vous pouvez continuer à nous suivre sur égliseunie.ca, dans la page Facebook MIF l'Église unie, le compte Twitter Église unie du Canada, et pour voir en direct les travaux en plénière du Conseil général, vous allez sur gc42.ca/live. On se revoit demain. Bonsoir.